You got time for one more, man?
Yeah, we're good.
I remember covering you back in high school. Terrence Brooks here, or national champion Terrence Brooks, rather. Terrence, can you describe what you're feeling right now?
It's like paradise, man. It's just a big relief to get to this point and get this win with my brothers. We've grinded through so much, and being able to go through all those tough losses like NC State and all those from other years, it was so hard. But just being able to grind and get to this point, it's a blessing. I mean, I'm glad I got to spend it with these guys.
You were one of those guys that committed to Florida State back before FSU was rolling. I mean, it got rolling pretty quick, but what was it about Florida State back then that made you trust in Jimbo Fisher and those coaches?
First of all, the history. I mean, it's a strong history here, and the standard that they hold of college football and just how to play the game of football and the love you got to have for it, that right there just made me want to come here so bad. And it was just a blessing getting here to get an offer and just say, hey, you can play with these guys, and really getting in the game and knowing what I can do. I mean, it's a blessing. I mean, I'm glad I got to come here.
How tough was Auburn, and were they tougher in person than you thought they'd be?
No, we definitely don't underestimate any team. We knew they're in the SEC. That's a strong conference. We knew they were going to come play hard. I mean, you got nothing to lose. It's a national championship game, and we knew they were going to give it we knew they were going to give it their best, and we just had to keep fighting. I mean, that was the biggest thing.
Gotcha. Did you call anybody yet?
No, I didn't even check my phone yet. It's probably going crazy right now. But for the most part, I'm just trying to enjoy this time with my boys right here. This guy right here, the Marcus Brutus. I mean, they the best. I mean, and I just want to enjoy this time right here. All that can wait right now.
It seems like in past years, some Florida State teams would, and a lot of teams really, they would fold if they had faced adversity. You guys just seem to bounce back from it and bounce back quick. What makes this year different as far as the ability to bounce back and handle adversity?
The coaches, starting with them, they made us hold a standard to, hey, we're going to be like this, we're going to do it this way all the time. We don't change for anybody. And they've done a great job of holding that standard up here. Our players actually set a high standard of how we're going to play. And we just abide by that every day, and whether that's on and off the field, we know how to carry ourselves and what to do.
Halftime, you guys go in, you're down 21-10. What's the first thing Coach Fisher says to y'all?
Just gotta keep going, keep fighting. I mean, it ain't over till it's over. And you don't ever want to get your emotions down just because you're down by so-and-so. But for the most part, I mean, we just had to keep fighting. I mean, he knew that he trusted in his team, and we trusted each other, so that's what's going to get us to win. Gotcha.
Were you guys confident coming out of the locker room, man?
Oh yeah, definitely. We always got to stay confident, and that's just like I said. The standard doesn't change. The level you play at, it doesn't change no matter what situation. Whether we're down by 40 or down by 10, I mean, we got to keep it going.
Obviously, the game's never over, but there's a certain point in which you go from, hey, we can still win this to, oh, we could really still win this. What was that? Was it the Rashad Green play where he broke out long? At what point did you think?
To me, when we started to cut the lead down, I mean, those guys just kept fighting, they kept scoring, and we just had to keep holding them as long as we could because we knew our offense was going to do some great things over there. But for the most part, I mean, you just got to believe in each other. It doesn't matter what the situation is. You just got to keep believing you're going to win, and we did.
Awesome, man. Congratulations.
Thank you.